Hello wonderful world, Elaine here and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. As you can tell by my setting, I am in my room. It is almost 11 p.m. today and that is a Vlogmas fail because I had been doing so well at vlogging my days and today I just totally slacked. To be honest, I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I did nothing fun today, like at all. To be honest, I didn't even really leave my building today. I woke up, watched The Office. I did go to the gym twice, I was proud of myself. I did an arm and shoulder workout earlier this morning and I just got back from the gym. I walked for like 40 minutes and called my sister and I showered. So this is no makeup Elaine, okay? But I wanted to put something together, okay? And I've had a really, even though it sounds like my day wasn't stressful, I did do a lot of writing for my final essays for my master's program. And one of them, I was completely dissecting the essay and like pulling apart paragraphs and like trying to rearrange them in a way that I thought would make better sense than what I had written. I don't know if it worked. I'm gonna take a look at what I did today, tomorrow, and be like, slay Elaine, this works so much better. Or I'm gonna be like, how do I undo what that crazy bitch did yesterday? I did do quite a lot of work. What I'm gonna do with this vlog is have a self-care night. I'm gonna make some chamomile tea. I've got some under eye patches I'm gonna put on and I'm gonna play some chill music, some like cozy classic Christmas tunes, and I'm gonna read. I'm really sad to report that the books I got from the library, the holiday romances, I can't do it. I tried. I really did. They're just not great, and I think it's not for me. And sometimes I love a cheesy romance, but I think when it's over in an hour. Do you know what I mean? Like I can handle it on Hallmark because I can like look the other way or doze off for a few minutes, and then when you wake up, you still know what's going on and it's over. This is like a whole commitment, right? Like I'm sitting there reading and taking hours to consume this story that my heart's just not in, and I tried 3 books from those 6 and I just don't know if I can do it. I DNF'd one after like 50 or 60 pages and I know that that's not a lot and I probably could have gone to 100 and then DNF'd it, but I couldn't do it. And then another one I read a few chapters and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the same thing again. So I'm gonna stick with what I know, okay? And I'm gonna show you what I'm reading. And it is a sequel. I am reading The Ragpicker King by Cassandra Clare and I'm eating it up and I love it so much. I am about 100 pages in. Still have about 11 hours to go according to my Kindle. These books are long. So what's funny is that this video will go live before my reading vlog of the first book in this series. So the first book is called Swordcatcher and I actually filmed a whole reading vlog of me reading it because I loved it so much and I wanted to document the experience and kind of give a review just because I thought it was so well written. I will have a reading vlog of Swordcatcher coming out eventually. It's like edited and everything. I just don't want to post it in the middle of Vlogmas content, so that'll come sometime. Swordcatcher. Okay, this is a politically thrilling fantasy novel, and what I mean by that is it's not romance heavy. There's elements of magic. I have a feeling that magic is going to be way more explored in this sequel. In the first book it's there, but it's very small. So it's mostly about politics and religion, and it's so much world building, and I think it is so beautifully done and executed. And I love fantasy novels where there's so much politics going on, and I love trying to figure out all these different countries and who's aligned with who and what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know, I just think those kinds of books are really fun and they're kind of underrated on social media and things these days. It's all about romantasy, and while that's really fun, I think these are sometimes just as fun, if not more fun for me at least. I also think that Cassandra Clare's writing style has elevated so much on some of her earlier work. So if you don't know who Cassandra Clare is, what were you doing when the Shadowhunter world was insanely popular? Like, where were you in middle school and early high school? Because if you were like me, you had runes drawn on your body at all times. So Cassandra Clare is the author of the Mortal Instruments series, the Infernal Devices series, and there's so many more now, isn't there? Like The Last Hours and The Dark Artifices. Am I right? I feel like there's so many Shadowhunter books now. It's crazy because this is like I don't think she's written many books outside of the Shadowhunter world. So this, when I heard that she had a adult fantasy novel, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to read that. And I'm so glad I did, because the first book was so fun. I don't remember what I gave it on Goodreads. I feel like I gave it 5 stars because I really, really liked it and I flew through it. The characters are super engaging and interesting, and I'm excited about this book because I feel like the first book was really laying the groundwork and kind of introducing us to the characters and their story. And I feel like this book is going to push the characters and we're going to see their true motives and who they really are. I don't know. And I will say there is romance. It's definitely got romance in it. And what I love about this series is Cassandra Clare knows how to write a man who yearns, okay? There are 2 men so far in this series that are yearning like crazy for a girly, okay? And I'm eating it up. Super fun. I can't wait to finish this one, and I feel like there's gonna be a 3rd one that comes out in a year or 2. But just so long to wait, Cassandra. But I think she has some other Shadowhunter books to attend to before she'll get to the next one of these. I didn't even explain what the book was about, did I? I just told you how good it was. In the first book, the main character, Kel, is a sword catcher for the prince. And what that means is that if there is some sort of threat or worry that something might happen to the prince, Kel will step in as his body double, and therefore he can take the bullet or the sword for the prince. So he lives with the prince, he does everything with the prince, and he's kind of expected to, you know, die for the prince. And then our other main character is Lynn. Lynn is a part of a community that used to have magic, and they still kind of do, but they can only use small magic. So they can enchant a charm to bring someone luck or to maybe make someone feel a little bit better. They can't do anything crazy. And Lynn is also a physician, and as a woman from her community, that's kind of unheard of. And so she goes out into the city and helps heal people and treat them as a doctor. So her people, they're called the Ashkar. And because they still have elements of magic, which has been wiped out from this whole world, they are kept in a gated community. So they can't leave once nightfall hits, and they can't go out into the rest of the city until sunrise. There's an interesting contrast between the 2 characters because Kel is living in the palace with the prince, and then Lynn is living in this gated community that is kind of treated like shit. So we've got this ultimate contrast, and they're kind of drawn together for a particular reason, and the story kind of goes off from there. So good, bro. So good. And the men who yearn. It's a very rich fantasy world, and I'm really liking it so far. And I'm really liking the sequel. Sometimes fantasy books, they either gain momentum and they do really, really well in the series, or it's like the first book is so good and then it's kind of like, where are you going from here? And so far, this series is just going up. So I'm hoping that this sequel really keeps impressing me, and then by the time the next one comes out, I'm hoping it's a banger. Anyways, that was a long chat about what I'm reading, but I like it a lot, so I have a lot to say. I'm gonna make some tea now, and I'm gonna read and put my little eye patches on, and yeah, this is probably gonna be a short, little, cute, cozy self-care night. almost love like squishing these in your hand. That's kind of disgusting, but it kind of feels so good. Sheesh, I updated my camera. Like I put a new setting on to just try it out and it zooms so much when you press record and it's always like a jump scare. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's now like midnight. So now it's like technically Vlogmas Day 9. Thanks for spending a cozy evening with me. I will talk to you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 9 and hopefully I have something more fun to do.